Okay, so we went to rehab, and yeah, like I said, she gonna call Hajime Daddy from now on. But for the rest of the episode, got a few concerns, just a few, not a lot, just a few, and we're gonna talk about it. So let's get to it. I said, ooh. Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is your Anime Legacy in the Anime Lounge with Arifureta episode 13 review. And like I said in the intro, it's like Shizuku went to rehab and she calling Hajime Daddy, but we got some stuff to talk about because basically I'm a little bit scared for Ari Ferrella. I mean, it's already not gonna be the series that it could have been because of season one and the uh, way certain things was done in that season. But apparently, these people haven't learned from their mistakes and it hasn't gotten better because you know we didn't get a flashback for the Koki stuff in last episode after they did a brilliant job of getting you into Shizuku's issues with the flashback in episode 11. And it seems like now we're gonna rush through some things. Now, to be fair, when it comes to things that we rush through in this episode, that kind of was already set up. But like I said, personally, I wanted this to be like where we have the episode that's coming up next week, this week, and next week. In other words, I wanted, the Yui stuff to be um done first, so it can be fleshed out more, and we can get Yui and Tia. I mean Shia, because Shia's kind of another one like Shizuku, where yeah, it really wasn't a fight. It really wasn't a fight with their other selves. It was just more, them in Shizuku's case, facing, her inner conflict and coming to terms with the fact that, she was a pre Columbine teen like the rest of the class. This is is a pre-Columbine class. If you are from my generation, where before those unfortunate events happened, we had more of a, you know, it ain't my problem mentality. It's like today you have more of a see something, say something, because unfortunately, more Columbine events happen nowadays, and we admit to the fact that mental health is a problem. You know, back in them days, it was just like, if it ain't happening to me, it don't matter. And that's kind of where Shizu falls into. She's like, yeah, Erie is my friend, but these are high school friendships, so people don't really, get involved, because high school friendships in general, unless you really do find a good friend or a good lover, you know, in that sense in high school, you tend to not really pry, because these relationships are all superficial. So that's where Shizu was. Shizu didn't pry into Erie, and so Erie and her just hung out, and you know, it is what it is. As for the T.O. stuff, it's like, yeah, T.O. tried to manipulate Hajime, and it's like, okay, so she tried to manipulate Hajime and make him, you know, fight the gods by basically just bringing him into contact with the gods, so where the gods would do something against him, and he would just simply do what Hajime do. It's like, hey, you step to me, you better be stronger than me, or I'm gonna just like end you. Because you want to be a problem, I'm gonna be a solution type situation. Now, you ask me, this is one of the things about Hajime where, he kind of has that cliche, oh, I gotta be dumb for the sake of dramatic effect type situation, because if you go back to season 2, he actually already asked Noi, if God is so annoyed by me, just send me home. And she was like, no, because, a hit is angry at you because you didn't die. You didn't die like he wanted you to. You survived. You rose up and became strong. And now I'm here to kill you just so you can fail and he can laugh in your face. Kind of guy that he is, why he has to be killed. So at that point, when you hear something like that from something literally said to you by this evil god of hit, you should be already, if you're Hajime and you're thinking and planning and supposed to be an intelligent guy we all know you to be, you should be planning to fight stuff like her, because if he's trying once, what makes you think he won't try again, as we saw, with Miyu being kidnapped in episode 9. No, that's his attempt to try again, spoiler one, but that's season 4. We'll get there. But overall, for this episode, it wasn't bad. I mean, like I said, they finished the Shizuku stuff. She called Hajime daddy. Pretty much, that's gonna be like really when we get to what we get to, and her being on his back like the way she is gonna kind of lead to an epic scene. It's gonna give Hajime some cool points to try to compete with Sun Jin Woo. I mean, he ain't gonna win against Jin Woo, but he gonna try. He gonna try. Woo! But yeah, next week is gonna be that episode. Next week is gonna be that episode, and I'm hoping that into season 4 with what's going to happen at the end or in the middle of volume 10. And I'm hoping and praying we do not get that crystal key made until the beginning of season 4. I'm praying on that. But we'll just have to wait and see. And that's all I have for this one. If you like anything you heard, please like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you in the next one.